Greetings, you two viewers. This is Beane, and we are back for another adventure in Calradia, M&B Warband Floris Mod. Last we stopped off, we had just watched Revenant fight off a raid, and since we're here, I figured I would go in and meet the Guildmaster. We have over 10,000 dinar, and I figured we'd go ahead and invest that here while we're in town. And we're going to go ahead and make silken dye, which costs 10,000 dinar. And there goes that money. Easy come, easy go. And that's going to provide us some income on a weekly basis. Okay, we'll leave there. Let's take a look at the tavern, see if there's anyone here that we need to hire, or a ransom broker, preferably, and there are not either. Let's go to the marketplace, make sure we have enough food. I'll buy a couple more. Good enough. And if you recall, we had our marshal send us instructions to follow her, so that's what we're going to do while we avoid the Khan here. Just to make sure that we stay away from him, and marshal's probably, that's her. We should go speak. Tell them we have arrived. The message we got from the carrier pigeon that was sent to us. With more than enough army. I think he requested 8. And we're bringing 60-something. He's going to tell us, hey, follow me around. So we're going to do that. See where he takes us. And apparently we're just going to be patrolling in circles. That's alright. And apparently for this campaign we are going to just be running around in circles. This is how we are going to serve our king, by just running around in circles. Now, eventually she'll get the bright idea to, oh, I guess we'll introduce ourselves by misclicking him. Fair enough. And I really don't mean to be talking to him. Just misclicking, but yeah, this is how we're going to service our kings, by running around in circles. I bet what the AI is telling her to do is... Oh, here we go, a battle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the enemy here engage, and then I will join the fight. Assuming they will be caught up. Looks like they will. Perfect. Because what happens is... Oh, did they break up? No. Okay. It looks like... no, I guess they did. Okay. I am Beane. Alright. Audience is over. I want to engage... Enter the battle while they're already engaged. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, moving to help allies party. And I want to do this because when you help out a party, you can speak to them afterwards and they will be glad that you helped them out. We're just going to charge the enemy. Let's be outnumbered by quite a bit. You will build a relationship with them. And here we go. Here's a battle. Okay. And usually when I have both friendly armies along with me, I'll just tell them to charge until we get to a place that looks like we're going to need to set our archers and infantry. I'll just tell them to arrive at this location and set up. Take out some enemies here. try not to get caught up. Excellent. Knocked him right off. Got me another one. And couch lance damage took me right out. That's quite alright. Here's where we left our army, so I'll just go ahead and move my camera over this way. If you take a look at this army, the shields that are above their heads are the default shield you start with. If you do not have nobility as your starting characteristics. And you'll see shields above other guys' heads like these. Those are the shields of the allied armies that are with me. Those who don't have shields, like that dead guy, are enemy units. So anytime you see a shield, that's a friendly person. Okay, the battle wedge is on. Might as well talk about what we're watching this battle. Is the Enterprise that I bought at Revenant is the most expensive Enterprise. It isn't the most profitable on a percent basis. Investment 10,000. I had a payout of a weekly amount of an estimated 500, which varies depending on the price of the goods that you use and the price of the goods that you sell, as the economy tends to fluctuate in the game. So it's not the most lucrative on a dollar basis, but what happens is eventually later on in the game, if you don't have the most expensive Enterprise in most of the cities, you do kind of cap your weekly income at a lower level. So it is more expensive buying them than I did. But eventually you'll have the higher weekly income this way. Some more guys to attack my army line who is facing the wrong way. Those are well-trained soldiers. Didn't anticipate this battle would take this long. Wasn't that many units in the battle on either side. It's 150 versus 70 something, I think it was. So I figured I could charge in the fray, and if I could avoid getting a couched lance in my throat, I could continue fighting the battle instead of watching it. That is one of the irritating things about fighting the Khergits is they ride horses, so your infantrymen have to run to catch up to them, and they are running off on horses. Okay, I lost 7 units of my army. Got a few kills myself. Let's continue. Thanks for the help. We haven't met, so my relationship with him has increased along with my relationship with the kingdom. Well met. And for the prisoners, you can collect him as a prisoner and then sell him like you would a ransom broker, or you can let him go, which is a more honorable thing to do, so you gain honor, but you don't get the money that you would if you keep him as a prisoner. Additionally, when you let him go, most of your enemies will find that to be an honorable act and will like you for it. There are a few personality types that dislike you for letting them go. And usually just what I do is take a look at the relationship. If it's a positive number, I take them as prisoner. If it's 0 or negative, I let them go, just so I have everyone working in positive territory. So I'm going to let him go. Relationship increases and gain honor. Okay, I am overbooked on prisoners because we lost some manhunters on that is probably why. So we're going to have to release some of our prisoners since we can't hold them all. Okay, and upgrade our units. Caravan can go to swordsman. Manhunters go to slave driver. Everybody's wounded. I can upgrade the swordsman to a hard blade. Excellent. Hard blade is the most leveled up mercenary infantry unit, so we're going to move him all the way to the top. And I believe we are done here. Access the item pool. See if there looks like to be nothing that's an upgrade to me. I think I will take the sword, give that to somebody who doesn't already have a blunt weapon. Oops. My heroes upgrade if there's anything, and there isn't. Okay. Alright, so this is... Alright, she's down to 11 units. So there's not much left of her army at this point. So I don't know if she's going to continue her campaign or what, but we're going to follow her around and find out. Oh, we can't go to a feast right now. We're waging war. Come on, people. Alright, this is going to be the first week where I still do not receive revenue from the silk works that I've purchased. This is still being built. And avoid that enemy. Excellent. Alright, visit the tavern. See if we have a ransom broke to sell to. We do indeed. Let's sell them off. We have a deal. Jeramus is someone that I need, so I'm going to go ahead and hire him. Welcome to our company, Doctor. This is the other Doctor that we're going to be using in our battle line. Marnid, I don't believe is on my list. Oh, he is on my list. Okay, well, we'll hire him too. Alright, that's just a traveler. Okay. Let's go to the marketplace. The arms merchant. See if there's a good little upgrade for our hammer. 32, that's what I'm using. It's not so expensive. I will give that to a companion. Okay. Armor merchant. See if we have anything that's going to be an upgrade here and not cost an extraordinary amount of money. Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Buy a couple of cheap food. Make sure we've got that stocked. Alright, I'm going to head back. We'll leave here. Go to my party and take a look at our two new guys. Both need horses. So make sure to do that. Upgrade a couple guys here. Or just the one guy. Okay. And Jeramus is going to be a doctor. So he needs to be at the bottom of the list. And, alright, we're done. Hold on. We talk to somebody up here, make sure that we have given them a good blunt weapon. It's going to be an upgrade for you. Okay. Not skills, sorry. Equipment. This is going to be much better than a swatting club, I'm certain, yes. Okay. Never mind. Leslet. Talk about your equipment. You have a warhammer already. Good deal. Metheld. Equipment. You have a warhammer already. Nazar. You have a warhammer. I have all these people hooked up already. Alright, good deal. Oops. We'll go to Marnid and give him, he's got a wooden stick, I'm sure this is better, it is. We'll take that. Alright, gave him a horse that requires riding, hopefully not a lame one, all I have is lame. I think I'm going to purchase a couple of horses instead then. Okay, go back into town, the marketplace, horse merchant, purchase a couple of steeds. Cars riding 2, it's way expensive. Let's get this one. And I'll just use a lame one. Everything else is going to be too expensive, I think. Okay. Marnid. Get on this horse. And Dreamus. Get on this horse. Alright, good deal. Okay, those are my two doctors. I'm going to leave them down here at the bottom because I do not want them to battle, but Marnid I do, so we'll move him up amongst my other companions. Okay, we're done with that. And we're being attacked by this guy. I'm not going to pay him that much money, but I will retreat, leaving just 6, and lose some more off of that. It's quite alright. And our marshal has seemed to run off without us. I don't know where she's going. What I can do is I can go to the castle and talk to this maiden or matron, or pretty much anyone here. I wish to ask you something. Location of someone. A marshal. It's currently at Kudan. Gosh, I know where that is. That's where I'm at. Is she not in the castle? Or did I miss her? Or him? Oh, it's a him. I think I've referred to Malaysia as both. Malaysia is a guy, obviously because of the facial hair, or a really ugly woman. Okay, I'm just going to leave here. I think what I'm going to do is wait here for some time because everyone seems to be winded. Leslie doesn't like to run from battles. Okay, good to know. We're going to stay a night so that we can recover our wounds. And we're going to head out. And because we've kind of been at war with the Kridgets, I think I'm going to head in their direction. I'm going to stop at a couple of townships along the way to recruit some people, if they'll have me. Alright. There are bandits here. We're going to go and attack those bandits. Have everyone just charge the bandits, because I'm sure we outnumber them in a village setting. They seem to be using the train to their advantage here. So, whoa. So I'm going to go around the fence line and the housing here and attack them from the rear. Taking out these archers, or missing them terribly. And advancing a level. Awesome. And winning ourselves pretty greatly in the process again. Okay. 3 more guys killed. Wounded 4. I'm going to go ahead and refuse so we get better relationship with the town and honor. Recruit villages. 11 people liked us freeing them from the bandits. Go ahead and leave here. This town is looted, so I do not think they'll be able to recruit from there. Yep, it's just a desolate wasteland instead of a city. And Martin wants to talk to me about things. He doesn't like Baster. It's really too bad, because we're keeping you both. Recruit some Swardians. And we're going to head in here and be brave, see if we can't pick off a vassal or 2 or 3. I think what I'm going to do is loot and burn this village. No, I want to flee from the 103 army party here. I have a feeling I could actually defeat him. I'd lose a huge portion of my army. Marty doesn't like it when I fail to deliver letters. Okay. Alright. Now that we've lost our pursuer, let's see if we can burn this village down now. There we go. There we go. Alright. I don't want to be picking fights. Okay, we get 65 dinars, and we get our pick of a number of different items to loot. We'll just start at the top and loot our way down. We are able to get everything. Everything the village had is now ours, and if we were paying attention, you notice that a couple of our companions and ourselves have gained levels. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to Sajjad about our skills. I don't believe I have Sajjad really as any particular skill set that I'm going to be having him on. So let's just work his strength up. He's got Iron Flesh already. That's pretty necessary to give him Power Strike. and one-handed weapons, and that'll be good. And Nazar. Let me check my list here and see what I have Nazar doing. I think Nazar is just going to be tactics. So I'm going to increase his tactics, his intelligence, his tactics. Increases archery and one-handed weapons. We're going to select our own character now to be leveling up. And I think I'm going to go with Charisma. I'm going to get Persuasion. And I'm left with skills of weapons I probably won't be using much, so I'm just going to throw points in there. And he doesn't like us burning villages. Well, I probably won't be doing much. It is a good boost to our income level. We need to take our spoils of war to a nearby city and sell them, while avoiding being attacked by this jerk. Leave me alone. Okay. We'll head to Revedin. Go to the tavern. See if there's a Rainsbrook here now. There isn't. We'll go to the marketplace, goods merchant, and sell the big haul of stuff that we got. Keeping a lot of the foods. Some of the expensive ones like the well-made breads. Fine breads. Ale can be sold. Chicken will probably spoil before I can eat them. We'll move everything else up here. Fine grain's probably too expensive. Settle fine grain. I haven't exhausted the number of dinars that the merchant has, so we'll go ahead and sell that. And I think I will go ahead and end the video here. If you're not completely satisfied with this video, you may return the unused portion for a complete refund.